let's go. So we cut our board here. I forgot to film it. I could go for 10, but we're probably not going to do that. So, oh well, this is not going to work. Actually, we get to saw some more, so stay, okay? Cool beans. We got to saw a little bit on camera. Action Jackson. That's what we say. Sorry about the lighting, it's pretty terrible, but we're moving to different environments. So, we have those hoses against the wall. That's why it wouldn't cut. So we gotta go in here. Oh, well now what are you hung up on? I think it's that plastic wire. So, the other way, it'll work. One like this. There we go. Okay. Now I'm hung up on these wires over here, but we can just tuck those down like this. Look at that. Doesn't look level for some reason, but it is. Oh, that back part was kind of sticking up. Looks pretty level now. Cool. So we got 1 shelf, 2 shelves, 3 shelves. It's like something out of Sesame Street, huh? Just need like 1 or 2. Probably do 2 just in case. So yeah, I would just do 1 or 2 screws and I'll be good. Well, good enough. We don't need more than 2, I don't think. I think it's fine. So that's enough. Plenty of weight distribution. Alright, we're gonna go get our plastic bins. We'll be right back. So we got our bins in here, and what I'm doing is I got these elastic things that I can remove from one side. And so I put them in there. So that'll keep that from sliding out when we go around the corner and ditching our stuff on the floor, right? Good little thing, it's out of the way. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to this bottom one down here. And it might actually be already in a decent position. Let's see. Back this up so you can see. So, yeah, I think that's high enough probably. That'll probably work. Although I could probably raise it up. I should probably raise it up just a little bit. But this side I think is okay. So just this side I'm gonna need to raise up. And then we can use this bottom bungee. I just got to get 2 more of these little plastic things, and we'll do one down to the bottom one also. There we go. So let's go. Just got to raise this up just a little. Horizontally too, probably. So we want to go about right there, huh? I know how to do it. Yeah. Probably go a little higher on this side. And I'll hold it. in there. You guys didn't know I had all these skills, did you? Just kidding. I got mad skills. So then we just stretch this one across, right? And you can feed it in. And this ball here locks it in. We might raise that up a little bit. It's down kind of low. I think I'm going to raise that up because it's probably not perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to hold the stuff. So we're going to raise it up just an inch. No big deal, easy peasy. I can probably put this bottom one in that top screw. That'd probably be just enough. And put this one and this one. Pretty groovy. It's totally enough. And we can always tighten these down just by undoing this knot and tightening it over to this side. But I think those are enough. Especially when these have weight in them. They should hold them pretty flat. And I could even put some grip tape down on this stuff or rubber matting. But I think that's good enough. That'll hold them in there pretty good. And we can still get them out easy without taking this off. So I need one more here. So I'm going to have to go to the hardware store probably and get something for here. Unless I can find something in my dad's shop, because we still got 2 more bungees to do. So, but we'll put at least 1 bungee on here, and that should do it. And then that's too big to fit in there now, but I think it'll fit in here. And actually, what I'm going to do is take probably the dishes and pots and pans and put them in this lower one, and then probably clothes in here, and maybe. Or food, probably, maybe food and chips and stuff, and then I can always put chips or something on the sides of these or stuff. But yeah, and then we'll probably, I don't know, I might switch all this stuff into one of these, especially this bottom one. Maybe put all the pots and pans in here, and all my utensils and all the extra stuff I have in here in there, so it's stored down here. And then I can it's easier to put stuff in here. I've got a blender I bought, will fit down here. Yeah, and maybe even this box. I bet this box will fit in there. Let's see if it'll fit. Will it fit? Oh yeah, that'll fit in there. And this has got food in it. I could get 1 or 2 more of those and put food in those. They'll stay dry and airtight containers. So I think that's what we're going to do, because this is our hose to our outdoor shower, and last time it got hooked on something, and when I was pulling on it, it broke it, and so I had to repair that also. And so this is nice down here, but it'll be nicer to store it over on this other side, I think, at least some of that stuff. So yeah, and then we got some paper plates and things like that. Put those down in this. Put this over here. Let's see. So we got our bin, got some paper bowls, some paper plates for camping. Pretty cool. Yeah, we could fit a bunch in here. And then I'll have clothes in here, and then probably use those upstairs things for clothes, or maybe like this or this, maybe too. I might do that. I've got all this extra space here, but I can slide sweatshirts in on the top of that, things like that, or my sweats I wear at night to go to bed, or things, whatever. We'll get it figured out though. But a lot more space, and utilizing the space better in here. So yes, we need these things or something similar. So that's kind of everything put away. You can see we got our cooler. So this is Wanagi's bed, and then this is our cooler stuff back in here, and it kind of rests up under there on a shelf. And then our bed's up here, and of course the ceiling goes up. So this gives Wanagi the ability to get on here and get up into the bed instead of up high like that. She can get on here and actually make it up in the bed. And then we got our little storage in here, and I can put chips and things on the top. There's plenty of room down the side to store more food. I used another one. I use 2 of these for food right now. Bottom one's pots, pans, and dishware stuff. And then we have our water bottles down there. And when we're set up, one of the water bottles goes up on this shelf here when the roof is raised. And then this here, I can probably turn like this way, sideways, on this bed part when I'm using it and preparing a meal. And then normally it can sit right here, be an extra table kind of thing. I'll probably reorganize these things at some point, because maybe I can find one that'll fit better in here, maybe a little longer, wider. But for now that works. It keeps the food stored and kind of in a organized way. And I don't need a ton. I mean, I've got enough chips and snacks and stuff right now to last me at least a week or 2 in there. And so it's pretty good. And then down here, I put the blender that I bought is in this thing here. We still have our teapot down here, some extra bowls, and then there's room enough to store stuff on the sides and stuff if we needed to. But I think we're pretty good now. We should be able to hold enough food. Realistically, I mean, in here, if we stuffed it, that'd be one thing. But comfortably, we could have 2 weeks of food in here, no problem. So we can go on big adventures and last and not have to run to the store or anything. And with this cooler, it should hold the ice for at least 2 weeks. So we won't have to worry about food spoiling. So yeah, pretty good deal. All right, perfect. Well, that ends the whatever for today, but you can see a lot more room. And 2, if I got one of those fridges, it was probably going to have to be down here. Plus I'd have to store the solar panels and everything. So this is much better for room wise and stuff. As if I was to mount the solar panels on the roof, which I could do eventually, is get maybe 1 or 2 solar panels and just run them down into the battery charger that's already existing there. And that'll keep that charged up. But since we got a Jenny we ordered today, it's going to Boise to a friend's house there, because I can't ship it here to California for some reason. I don't know, their environmental things or whatever they do. So we'll pick that up in probably a week and a half or so when we get up to Boise. And yeah, we're good to go. And then, like I said, I ordered a big diamond plate kind of box. It's about 48 inches, which is about from this point here to that rubber piece over there. And it'll fit right here on this piece of wood here, and then I'll mount it down into the metal of the chassis so that it can't be stolen off of here. And it's a double lock box, so it has 2 locks on it, and that'll be good. And then the only other thing was up in here. You can see this right here. That's a huge roll of AstroTurf, basically like plastic grass, like a piece of carpet, but it's plastic grass. And I got that so that behind the camper, when we're camping, this whole area, it's 8 foot, so it's wide enough for this here, and then it's about 6 foot, so it's going to go out about 6 foot. And this will make this whole back porch area where we get in and out of the camper. And I usually tie Woggy up here, Winagi, onto one of these things here, or even clip her in up here with her leash. And she's got about a 20-foot leash, so she can walk around. I can put her foot here, and then she can get up under the camper when we're camping, and she's got plenty of shade and stuff. But it'll be nice grass area, so it'll be she'll stay a little cleaner, and I will too when we're getting in and out, if we're on sand or dusty, dirty road or dirty campsite kind of thing where there isn't grass or something, because you rarely find that. But yeah, be pretty cool. We'll have a nice little setup. But all right, peace out. That's all we got for today. We're all done for what we got to do, and we'll catch you later. All right.